Hey everyone, here's our last video for how to evaluate the free web source. This time, I'm just going to show you how to use Wikipedia to read laterally to evaluate your source for a reputation and biases. You don't have to use Wikipedia. You can use Media Bias Fact Check instead. Media Bias Fact Check is my personal preference for lateral reading of sources, but I wanted to show you both just in case you have your own preferences. So I'm going to share my screen and just kind of try to quickly show you how to do the same trick using Media Bias Fact Check, but using Wikipedia instead. So on the right-hand side, I have my source open, and on the left-hand side, I have our worksheet open. And this time, I'm going to use Wikipedia to read laterally to evaluate our source here. So again, our source is the Christian Science Monitor. I'm going to expand the screen to make it larger so you can see what I'm doing. And basically, to evaluate this source, I'm going to want to go and up to the top where the URL is, I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to click at the end of it, and I'm going to erase it. I'm erasing my URL all the way to the .com. And I'm going to put a space, and then I'm going to simply type Wikipedia. And I'm going to click enter. And now Google has taken me to show me this site, Wikipedia's Christian Science Monitor page. So I'm going to click on that, and then I would basically use Wikipedia. I would scan through the Wikipedia article to see if Wikipedia could tell me if Christian Science Monitor has a good reputation and if they have any known biases. So you can see that I've already highlighted some of the parts in advance for this demonstration. So I'm going to minimize the screen, and I'm looking on the left, and it says in the worksheet, which website did you use to evaluate your source? This time I'm using Wikipedia. What did the website say about your source's reliability or reputation? And so I would have to read through the wiki page. So you'll have to do your own reading here. And you're going to see if it says anything about your source's reliability or reputation. One thing Wikipedia says about the Christian Science Monitor is right here. It says that they have won 7 Pulitzer Prizes and more than a dozen Overseas Press Club awards. To me, if a site has won a lot of really prestigious awards, that might be an indication that it has a good reputation. So I'm going to just paste that sentence into my worksheet. And then again, you would want to spend more time going through to see what else it says about your source. Just for time's sake, I'm going to just shorten that moment here for the demo. The next question it asks is, what did the website say about your source's known biases? When I read through this Wikipedia page, it didn't say anything about my source's biases. So I'm going to write that. It did not say anything about biases. And that is probably a good thing, because if there was any really important information to know about this site, if they were known to be very, very biased, or for pushing conspiracy theories, or for other red flags, Wikipedia would say that. So the fact that the wiki page doesn't say anything about Christian Science Monitor being very biased or pushing conspiracy theories or failing fact checks, that kind of is an indication to you that that means that those red flags don't exist. If they existed, Wikipedia would say so. So down here when it says, do you think your source is reliable, why or why not, I would probably put, I think it is reliable, because it has been around for over 100 years, because Wikipedia tells me that this Christian Science Monitor has been in existence since 1908. It has won lots of awards, and Wikipedia did not say anything about any red flags regarding biases. So that's basically how you would use Wikipedia to evaluate your source. Wikipedia is just one option. You can use many different options to read laterally about your source. My preference is Media Bias Fact Check and Wikipedia. Happy researching, everyone, and happy source evaluation. Bye.